The Nordic alien invasion at military base in 1971, bright humanoids and strange UFO. The infiltration at a Spanish military base camp by Nordic alien in 1971 is still considered a classified affair in Spain, despite the fact that several people witnessed the alien, and at least 60 people saw the UFO over the base. The Spanish military base of Panay consists of the 4th Air Surveillance Squadron, EVA 4, a first-line Air Force combat unit dependent on the Spanish Ministry of Defense. The base has a radar, which is part of the state network and is integrated into the NATO defense system. On the evening of March 25, 1971, a soldier named Leandro saw an unidentified flying object in the sky, which suddenly flashed so brightly that Leandro almost went blind. He screamed and other soldiers came running to the scream. Among them was Jesus Joffre, who later told the whole story to the Spanish ufologist Antonio Ribera. Ribera's article about this incident was published in 1972 in the magazine, Algo. According to Jesus, Leandro was sitting on the ground, crouching in fear and covering his eyes with his hands. He had a severe nervous shock. Also, the service dogs at the base were barking loudly and restlessly, which had never been seen before. Jesus and the other soldiers calmed Leandro a little, and when he removed his hands from his eyes, it was clear that his eyes were reddened, as if from some kind of strong irritant. And then all these soldiers saw a luminous object in the sky. The UFO hovered right over the big antenna. After hanging a little, the object moved away at high speed. Jesus then went to the dog kennels to calm the dogs down as they continued to bark restlessly. He saw that a dog named Narvik was barking especially hard and was literally trying to escape. Jesus decided to let Narvik run around, and the dog immediately ran towards the office buildings, which stood 300 meters from the army barracks. When Jesus and the other soldiers got to this place, they saw that the dog Narvik was standing and growling, staring into the darkness. After a while, the soldiers saw a greenish glow ahead. Soon the glow faded, and then the soldiers heard a noise and a strong crack ahead. Someone was moving in the bushes near the fence. Then there was a clatter, someone large was walking towards them. A few seconds later, the soldiers were horrified to see a strange humanoid creature approaching them, more than 2 meters tall. When the first seconds of fear passed, the guys remembered that they were primarily military men and ordered the stranger to stop. Then the soldiers began to shoot, but the bullets did not seem to cause any damage to the humanoid. In the light of the flashes from the shots, Jesus Joffre could make out that the stranger was wearing something tight and was wearing a belt with the symbol of an inverted triangle. After the strange Nordic alien left, the soldiers searched the base area, and found that part of the fence surrounding the base had been broken. When Jesus and others reported what they had seen to their superiors, they did not take the incident seriously. Some even accused Jesus and his comrades of being drunk. Their reputation was saved by the fact that 2 days later, on the night of March 27, a UFO was again seen over the base and eyewitnesses had time to notify the officers and other people who were at the base. On the night of March 29, 1971, an unidentified flying object again appeared on the radar of the Panay base, and this time 2 military fighters were immediately sent to it. This case was also immediately classified.